from oil and gas industries over here? Anyone?
Yes, boss.
Sorry, your name? Good name?
Yes, sir. Kishan Kumar.
Kishan
Sir.
Kumar. Currently, where are you working, Kishan Kumar, sir?
Sir, I'm in Qatar now.
Wow, great. I was in also Qatar. Which company?
Medical construction.
Okay, I was in Rasgas, Qatar. It was Rasgas and though the Yukon. My pleasure to talk with you. Now you in Qatar, so you already know about Primavera and their function, why it is used, and what is the benefit of it. But oil and gas projects are very challenging. Yes or no, Kishan Kumar, sir?
Right, sir. Right.
See, safety is the concern, confined space entry, and it is very risky project. First of all, we have to do feasibility study, and if we are taking a shutdown of any equipment and any plant, we have to think thousands of factors in terms of operation, in terms of maintenance project. So managing this all project in with the help of the cost, duration. So Primavera is a very helpful tool which is used and which help us to manage all these things. And we can say always delay a single day delay will cost us millions of dollars in losses especially in Middle East.
Right, sir. Right.
Yeah. So we are managing oil and gas industries with the help of the Primavera. Now I was singing a song of Primavera P6 song last 20 minutes. So you are thinking like that, how it's look like. So Primavera is look like this. It is visible to all. Hello, it is visible to all.
Yes, sir.
So you see, these are the file, edit, project, enterprise, tools, admin, help. This section is known as menu bar. These are the toolbar. See, this is printer and all this. This is toolbar. The left side, this Protrainy. I have written Protrainy Primavera P6. So this quarter is known as EPS section, where we are managing multiple project, multiple WBS, work breakdown structure, activities. We are managing all these things in a single, this rectangular area, which is called EPS side, EPS view. On right hand side, you can see this is the graphical view. As I told you that in industries, in modern job culture and work culture, graphical representation is very, 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 very important. So with the help of this tool, you can manage Gantt chart view, S-curve, very, very different views we can manage in this quarter, in right hand quarter. And in the bottom, this is project detail views, general, notebook, budget logs, spending plan, budget summary, WS milestone, earn value management, which is a very basic concept and very well-known concept, but it is not possible to cover in this session because session will take too long. This is the view of Primavera look like. Now, EPS, very basic word in the Primavera. EPS, enterprise project structure. Anyone will face in future that in Primavera interview question, what is EPS? EPS is the main integral component in a Primavera enterprise project structure. It is basically database of the project. It is look like a folder where each branch can represent a division, region, department, client, any logical group. And to create EPS, there is an option available in menu bar. Okay, how it is created. See, unfortunately, in my current PC, Primavera is not available, so I cannot show you. But I can brief you about the EPS. See, let's take example of Boeing. If Boeing, I'm not going. Sorry, jokes apart. But recent plane, I took example of Boeing. I can take another example, but Boeing is now properly suited. Boeing, what Boeing do? Anybody have idea about what manufacturing done by the Boeing? Anyone can answer me? Anyone can give me answer?
Aircrafts.
Yes, aircraft. Recently crashed in Ahmedabad, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So a Boeing company is the EPS for the Primavera. Protrainy, if I schedule into a training session in Primavera, Protrainy will be EPS. EPS is not limited to the company name. It is a broad concept. It is a very broad concept. It is not limited to the company name. For example, let's say a Tata. So Tata is not the EPS, but based on the nature of operation, based on the SOPs, EPS will be decided. So Boeing have for a particular division, IT division, engineering division, R&D division, operation division. In each division, there is a different department. Navigation in engineering division particular, there is navigation department, there is a electric department, mechanical department. So too many nodes are there under the EPS. EPS is the main node, like our sun. In our solar system, sun is the main. Around the sun, every planets are rotating. Under the every planets, satellites are natural satellites or artificial satellites. Every are getting around. So EPS is the main, under which IT division, every divisions and department, and then under the projects. For example, wing modification project is going on. So it is under the mechanical department. I think EPS is clear to all, right? Hello. Any questions?
Yes.
I forget to answer. I forget to ask. Any question? You guys, any question? I will try to answer as much as possible. Any question? If no, it is good. No problem. Okay. Now moving ahead. OBS, organization breakdown structure. It is a hierarchy which represent the department responsible manager in certain organization. It is one kind of management structure. OBS break down the people into hierarchy. It can create it in menu bar in EPS option. See, if there is a company, let's say Boeing, I took example of Boeing. So Boeing company have some project manager or portfolio manager or some CEO. Under CEO, there is IT department have IT manager, engineering division has chief engineer, R&D division has R&D head, operation division has operation manager. Under the engineering division, there is a navigation lead, electrical lead, mechanical lead. And for example, I told you the wing modification project. So wing modification project also have some project engineers. So this is the organization breakdown structure in EPS, enterprise project structure and organization breakdown structure. These are the key element. We can say that there is a pillar, a milestone of the Primavera. And on this milestone, on this foundation, we will create a project on the Primavera. Without, if foundation is weak, we cannot move ahead in Primavera. So this is the foundations concept and foundations of the Primavera. And if we don't know these basic things, then we cannot move ahead in the Primavera. Let's say, moving ahead. What is work breakdown structure? Work breakdown structure. Different this word, label UPS, work, breakdown, and structure. So work breakdown structure is a hierarchical decomposition of the total project scope into the smaller and manageable components. I want to go Chennai, or let's say Ujjwal sir, where are you living? Where are you living, Ujjwal sir? Okay. Who is in Qatar? I forget the name. Who is in Qatar? Recently answered my question.
Kishan Kumar.
Hello, sir.
Okay, Kishan Kumar sir. Kishan Kumar sir, I am right now in Porbandar. I want to go Qatar. So to reach at Qatar, Qatar is my destination. To reach Qatar, I have to caught a flight for Ahmedabad or Mumbai. Right or yes or no?
Right, sir.
Okay. From Ahmedabad to Mumbai, I want to go at Qatar. So Qatar is my destination. So there is no flight available from Porbandar to Qatar. So same like this in any project, it is difficult to manage a single project. There are some stages in the project. So we cut the project into smaller and manageable component. For example, I am eating a dosa. So dosa, a single dosa, I cannot eat at a one time. I have to cut in a manageable component that I can eat. So same like this work breakdown structure. For example, cube residency, I want to make any residency, then I have to first substructure, superstructure, internal finish, external finish. I have to manage entire project into the smaller manageable component where I can manage, and I can manage in terms of resources, in terms of cost, in terms of manpower. I can use my resources in such a way that I can manage all these things. This is work breakdown structure. Now, one of the important concept, that is calendar. Calendar is also important. In Kishan Kumar sir, in Qatar, Friday will be holiday. If I'm not wrong, that
Right,
is
sir.
what?
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
So
right, right, sir, right.
in my company, Saturday is off and Sunday is off. Some 5-day weeks are there. Some 6-day weeks are there. Sometimes 24/7 project construction is going on. So calendar need to be set into the Primavera. Primavera, I would like to calculate 4 component. EPS, first I have to set EPS, then after organization breakdown structure, then after work breakdown structure, then after calendar. In work breakdown structure, I have to assign some activities. So these are the key pillars like calendar, because see, we are following different calendar. Some other country, they are following different calendar. So calendar are divided into 3 components: global calendar, resource calendar, project calendar. See, these are the calendar types: global calendars, resource calendar, project calendar. Global calendars are that kind of calendars that widely a single calendar is used everywhere. If I am in India, I am in Qatar, I am in USA, single calendar is followed by each single company at all the locations and all an entire organization. Whereas resource calendars are different. It might be a personal, it might be a share, it is based on the resources. For example, executive have 5-day week, but labor have 6-day week. So based on that, resources are used. So different resource calendar must be designed for that particular project. Now, project calendars are specific project only. There are multiple projects are going on in Tata Motors. Let's say Tata Motors. There are multiple projects going on in mechanical department, electrical department, civil department, IT department. So different calendars are for there. Sometimes IT persons are not available on Saturday and Sunday, whereas mechanical, electrical, operation department are not dedicated to or not limited to the 5-day week. They have to 6-day week. So different projects have different calendars. So different calendars are need to design for different project. Calendar is over. Now, admin and user preference. For example, I buy a new car. Then first of all, I have to set my seat according to it for my weight, for my comfortness. So before using a Primavera, these things need to be understand and very well understand EPS and work breakdown structure and all, but we have to set some admin and user preference data. Ultimately, we are operating the Primavera. So it must be as per our requirement and it must be in customized form. So we can use Primavera in smooth way. Starting day of the work need to be set. Type of industries, yes, oil and gas industries, civil, aviation, marine, manufacturing division. So type of industry need to be set. Then industrial specific setting, currency setting. If my project is dealing in INR, Indian national rupees, some projects are dealing with USD. They are highly dependent on the US dollar. So I have to set conversion rate and need to be currency setting, etc. into the Primavera. Time zone, yes, time zone is very important. Right now we are in India, so I think 9:33 p.m. In USA, there are early in the morning. So first of all, we have to decide and set the time zone. As I told you, representation is very much important in terms of graphical representation. So with the help of Primavera, which kind of graphical representation is possible? Gantt chart. Gantt chart is the graphical representation. Planning versus actual. Where what we have planned during a planning stage in project before executing any project, what we have planned. So planning versus actual progress report can generate with the help of Primavera. S curve, cost curve. We can say S curve is a cost curve. Activity network diagram. See, this is the Gantt chart. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, alpha, beta. This is the Gantt chart view. So I'm not taking name of any industries. and you must be known, and I don't want to name of any industry, but a person who is in execution department, he construct entire project, but a promotion chances for the planning engineers is very bright. Why? Because anybody can answer me. Why planning engineers having bright chances of the promotion, salary hike, salary revision? Why your planning engineers are getting maximum output than the execution department? Anybody can answer me. If any idea, if you are wrong, I will correct you.
Planning engineer know all the activities, details, everything. When the project start and when the project ending, cost.
At the education department also, that is education department also know the same thing. But why the chances of the promotion, salary hike, salary revision is right for the planning engineer?
He knows
Everything is
all the stages, no?
yeah, you are right. Execution person also know all the stages.
And sir, if I say
Yeah,
one line,
interact
they are
all
working
the
with
document, all the department.
Yes, yes,
can
yes.
cost
Exactly,
overrun.
exactly.
they are working with higher management. That's
Yes,
also one reason.
exactly. Experience is speaking, right, Kisan sir? Experience is speaking. See, planning engineers is in a daily contact with the corporate team, CEO, general manager. He is if I take example of the plant shutdown. So plant shutdown, what is progress? We have planned 1 month shutdown. Then actually where we are leading, where we are lagging, everybody can, everything will be in the Primavera, and it is all about the representation skill, how a planning engineer will represent. So he is in a close contact with the higher management, we can say corporate, we can say upper hierarchy organogram, top organization people. He is in closely contact with that, so promotion, salary revision definitely will get. So see, this is the planning versus actual. This is the, see, there is a, you can say, left upper left project WBS activities. This is the chart. Thank you. So this is the end of my presentation. Anybody have a question about Primavera?
Sir, how to scheduling, sir?
See, scheduling is the best. It is a very complex. By I can give you an answer in joke than pressing F9 key is scheduling. But scheduling is under the WBS work breakdown structure. I had told you. Wait, let me share my screen. Wait. Your screen is visible?
Visible.
Yeah. So this is the internal question. This is asked by me to how to do scheduling. See, under the WBS, there are multiple activities, and in activities, we can say, wait. Here, see, if Protrainy are there, unfortunately, I told you Primavera is not in my PC, so I cannot show. In Protrainy, this is the EPS. Under this, I will decide WBS, and under the WBS activity need to be assigned, need to be add that activity. In total activities, see, these are the start, these are the finish. That kind of scheduling you can done, and activities are actually a great question by the, what your name, sir? Suman sir. Activities are four kind of activity: milestone activity, resource dependent activity, task dependent activity. This kind of activities are there. So in that activity, we can schedule by start, finish. You know about predecessor and successor activity? Anybody have idea about predecessor and successor? Anybody can?
Yes.
What is predecessor?
Predecessor means the activity which is before that we executed, no? Right now, consider one activity is going on now. So what was the before that activity was carried out? That is nothing but a predecessor activity.
Exactly.
So success, but upcoming activity which is related to that particular activity.
Exactly. Narendra Modi sir is Prime Minister of India. He is the successor. Yeah. But what is the predecessor? Dr. Manmohan Singh was the predecessor. So
Yes.
Yes, exactly that. I'm taking example. I say, see, you will see in my presentation. I'm giving some extra. I can say different examples. So people get directly catch on their mind that what actually going on. So see, foundation work is the predecessor activity. Foundation work is the predecessor activity of installation of centrifugal pump. I want to install a centrifugal pump. Foundation must be concrete, and concrete foundation, robust foundations are required. So this is the predecessor activity. Installation of pump is the successor activity. By, as I told you, scheduling, start, finish, I can schedule and I can set, like site survey is the successor, but predecessor is the closure of this project. Underground piping is the closure of the project. So same like that, we can schedule into the Primavera. I hope my answer is satisfied to you.
Sir, excuse me, sir. I have one doubt.
Yes, tell me. Hello, I'm not getting you. My speed is okay. My speed is okay. I'm not getting you.
Hello, sorry for the interruption, sir. This is from Protrainy. So, can we please proceed for the project creation? I think this much of theory is fine for now.
I'm not getting you. Your voice is also breaking, ma'am. What did you say?
So, can we move forward to project creation on that? This much of theory is sufficient for now.
Project creation, right? You are doing, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Ma'am, unfortunately, Primavera is not in my right now in PC is working. So I can tell you about the EPS and all. So I cannot generate live project. That is unfortunate thing. So these are the restriction. That is called constraint. Yes, you are pointing out me, Sonali ma'am. I would like to ask another question to you guys. You are very clever, guys. What is constraint? Anybody can give me answer about constraint? What is constraint?
Constraints in the sense restrictions to that particular activity.
Yes. For example, can you give me an example?
Based on the type of resource availability or the labor availability, which means the type of constraints in the sense the restrictions to execute that particular activity.
Yes.
Suppose consider I want to execute one work in 2 days. Actually, we planned for 2 days, but due to unexpected rain, so we can't avoid that. There is a constraints.
Rightly said by Malikarjun sir. Constraint. This is very important concept. Constraint as well as float also. Float is the another important component in the Primavera. See, float. My screen is wait. Let me share. Visible float. Visible. Screen is visible to everyone. Hello.
Yes, visible.
Yes.
Yeah. See, float refer to the amount of time and activity can be delayed without affecting overall project. See, float is the free float and total float. For example, see, this is start. Activity X, activity Y. Activity X will lasted 6 days. Activity Y lasted 3 days. But ultimately, this is the successor activity. Activity Z is a successor activity, whereas activity X and activity Y is a predecessor activity. By that much delay, it is not directly affecting on the project completion or successor activity. So this is called free float. This is called free float in terms of project management. Are you getting me clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, another important concept, another important terminology, critical path. As you can see, start, activity X, activity Y. Activity X lasted 5 days, activity Y 15 days. Finished, they are finished. So critical path is that kind of path where float is 0. Anybody ask you this question is most IMP question, that what is critical path? Critical path is that kind of path, a single amount of delay will ultimately delay the project completion date. That is called critical path. And I already told you about the activity type: start milestone, finish milestone, task dependent, resource dependent. Activity relationship are also very important. Finish to start, start to start, finish to finish, start to finish. So these are the activity. I give you example of the once foundation will be completed, then after installation of centrifugal pump will begin. If foundation will be completed, so foundation to installation, it is finished to start. Now, which is a very basic and important thing is portfolio. It is a broad term, portfolio. Anybody have an idea about what is portfolio?
Yes.
What is portfolio?
Suppose considering a student in academic things.
Yeah.
So throughout his academics, what all the activities he is doing, that he can create one of Google, for example, Google Sites. If you consider Google Sites, he can add his projects, he can add his activities, everything in that. He can make one sites, which means it like a profile it is.
Exactly. So these are the also important term, portfolio, program, and project. Because see, this is also a project management concept terms, and this must be clear to us. Like that, what is program? Then, for example, any software development company, and they are operating and they are giving their application to the hospitals, customer service, telecom companies. So these are the program for that software company. Hospital program, different thing. Customer services, different thing. Telecom operations are different thing. For example, I will give you a simple example of program. You already know about portfolio. What is program? See, vaccination is the program. It might be COVID vaccine, it might be a polio vaccine, it might be another several kind of vaccine. Vaccination is the program. Under the vaccination, different projects are going on. COVID project are there. Polio projects are there. So these are the program. Program is the group of related project managed by the coordinated manner to obtain benefit not available from managing them individually. Portfolio is defined as the project, program, subsidies, portfolios, and operations managed in coordinated manner to achieve strategic objective. Already clear. Now, for example, Arba Enterprise. Arba Enterprise is the big company. They have several there, millions of dollars investment into the oil and gas industries, telecommunication, information technology, health. So these are the things like oil and gas is a portfolio, telecommunication is the portfolio, information technology is portfolio, health is a portfolio. Under these portfolios, various programs are going on, various projects are going on. See, for example, of our Prime Minister, sir. Prime Minister, sir, we can say EPS. Under the Prime Minister, sir, Nirmala Sitharaman ma'am is handling a finance portfolio. S. Jaishankar, sir, is handling a foreign affairs, foreign portfolio. Rajnath Singh, sir, is handling a defense portfolio. Like this, under the different portfolio, Prime Minister, sir, is the ERP, enterprise resource structure, is the main. Under Prime Minister, sir, various portfolios are operating. So this is all about the Primavera. Any question you have, guys? You have? Still, I have 15 minutes left. Anybody? Or we wind up the session?
No question.
Okay, so is it? I think it is digestible, and my lecture is delivered to you, because no question means there are two. If either understand by everyone or not understand by everyone. So I am hoping that you people guys are very well aware about Primavera P6, and at last I can say all the best to you for the bright future and moving ahead with spirit.
Pardon me, sir. 1 second, sir.
Yes.
One of our sir is asking regarding oil and gas. You said, right, sir?
Yes.
How it is connecting to this session? He's asking.
See, as I told you, oil and gas is the having complex project. Oil and gas industry is very critical and challenging. Every industries are critical, but oil and gas industries are dealing with the hydrocarbon, dealing with the person's safety, and a single mistake can lead us big catastrophic failure. So a wrong decision will cost us more in terms of manpower loss, in terms of casualty, in terms of fatality. So complex projects are there. So to manage this complex project, Primavera will help us to manage in terms of cost, in terms of resources, in terms of time, in terms of duration, in terms of project progress. So in many components and many ways, Primavera will help us to manage this challenging oil and gas projects.
Yes, sir. One more thing, sir. As like in our India, we are not thoroughly accepting the management things in our construction, right? If you consider, we will only look over regarding with respect to the work labors. Means the client will ask the things of only the labors, which means mason, head mason, those kinds of he will accept. Easily he can accept those words, but not the manager words. So is it possible to adopt this Primavera into our construction industry? It's okay, you can adopt in the big companies, but what
Yes.
about in the small companies?
Yeah, same situation faced by me right now. But the thing is that once we coin word towards the management, we will get success. But see, sometimes it is not digestible and it is not affordable for some industries to implement Primavera P6. So if I am thinking like that, not it is not mandatory that someone is thinking same. But see, Japan is developing country. Japan is a developed country. We know, for example, Japan is developed country and developed country. If I and Sunil Kumar sir and you are accepting, doesn't mean that some person will accept same thing. So it is challenging because to bring a change, it is very difficult. To change someone mindset, someone perception. I know it is very difficult, but efforts, indefinite effort can get a major success, and I'm not guaranteed that we'll get success because see, we cannot change someone perception, so we can try only, otherwise.
Because being from Bangalore, hardly 2 or 3 companies are adopting Primavera.
Okay.
So rest all are going with the Excel and MSP.
If I'm not wrong, Quest Global, Shell, British
Yeah,
Petroleum,
yeah.
Exxon Mobil are implementing the Primavera, right? They are using Primavera.
Recently they are recently they are thinking about this because only the thing is the lack of the management thing.
Exactly.
What they will think the basic should be adopted in this their curriculum, right?
Yes.
We can't only will come with only 1 or 2 subjects regarding management. If you give
Yes.
that job to a particular site engineer, he will know
Mhm.
which activity takes how many days and what
Mhm.
will be the next activity, how to handle that, and what are the resources required for a particular activity.
Mhm.
There is, I think that is where we are lagging. It seems to be.
Yeah, exactly. And see, we are lagging. It means that improvement is needed. If when person realize that there is lagging, then if he acknowledge that I am lagging, then progress will get start. According to my point of view, my opinion might be differ from you, but this is the hardcore fact in these industries.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So, any questions, guys? Or we wind up this session?
Sir, how we can approach you in any other queries?
Sorry?
How we can approach you for any other queries, sir?
You can, I can drop my mail ID to here, and you can reach out to me in mailbox. I will answer.
No personal details of the trainer can be shared.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
no
you
issue,
can
no
reach
issue.
out to the team in case you have any queries. We'll get in touch with the trainer.
Sure, sure.
So, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Have a good day ahead.
Thank you, Puneet sir.
Sir,
Thank you.
one doubt, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, resource and cost management, can you explain me, sir?
See, resources are there are several. See, I will answer your question in a very basic and very simplified manner. Resources are three kind of resources. See, one labor, non-labor. Non-labor you can consider machinery and equipment, and then raw material. These are the resources. And you told me what resources and
Cost management, sir.
yeah, yes. So resources we can assign and sequence resources into a Primavera by giving to labors by in terms of budget, also money required, also money to complete a project. So sorry, so we can give some additional resources and manage resources in a coordinated manner in Primavera. And resources and another thing, if I again forget what cost na.
Cost management, sir.
Yeah, cost management is also an important thing, like earned value management. There is management you will study. Earned value management, I'll suggest you to please type in Google earned value management. You will get all these things in terms of cost, where what kind of cost are there, what is earned value, what is plan value in terms of cost, and what is actual value in terms of cost. You will get, but it is lengthy topic. Earned value management, you just type earned value management in Google, you will get your answer in precise manner.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So thank you. Have a
Sir,
good day ahead.
sir,
Yes.
sir, are you going to tell the teachers about the delay analysis of the project?
Sorry.
Are you going to teach us about the delay analysis?
This is a totally new word for me. Delay analysis. I have to check back, and if I will learn, then I definitely will learn. I will teach you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So. So, Sonali ma'am, can we wind up this session right now?
Yes, sir, we can wind it up.
Okay, thank you all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.